I look up, into the eyes of a vengeful Viking warrior princess thirsty for my blood. Lark's big sister is known for shooting looks that kill, but this is the first time I've ever been a target. Mentally, I vow to do whatever it takes to get back in her good graces, or invest in glare-blocking body armor, one or the other. She's sick. Arya hitches the adorable red-headed baby in her arms higher on her hip as Lark pulls away with a nervous cough. She shouldn't be getting that close to anyone. So you threw a... I glanced down to see a bright red plastic hammer with a yellow squeaker at one end lying on the stoop by my feet. Baby hammer, good choice. I didn't want you to get sick, Arya says in a tone that makes it clear she couldn't care less if I catch the plague and die. Slowly, while in great, great torturous pain. And it was Felicity who threw the hammer. She doesn't trust men with facial hair. Mason doesn't have facial hair. Lark deliberately avoids looking my way, her cheeks still flushed with embarrassment. Must be his face she doesn't trust then. Arya doesn't crack a smile. You'd better come in, Lark. We wouldn't want you to get any sicker. She's not sick, I say, forcing a smile. I don't want to get on Arya's bad side, at least not any more than I am already. Yes, she is. No, I'm not, Lark says with a sigh. Yes, you are, Arya says through gritted teeth. No, come inside, get in bed, and go to sleep before you do something you'll regret. Lark looks up at me for a long moment before turning back to her sister. It's okay, Ra, she says, resting a gentle hand on Arya's arm. The two women stare at each other for a long moment, speaking without words the way the March girls do. I've always been a little envious of those conversations, wondering what it would be like to be so close to someone that you could communicate without uttering a sound. Finally, Arya blows air out through her pursed lips and shrugs as if to say, It's your funeral, and Lark turns back to me. I'll be down in 15 minutes. Just let me change and get my swim bag together. She disappears into the house, and I'm left with Arya, who clearly isn't inclined to invite me in. Instead, she leans against the doorframe, her baby still on her hip, glaring a hole through my forehead while Felicity bats at her mother's feather earrings. So, I say after a long, uncomfortable silence, broken only by Felicity's baby chatter and a bird squawking in the tree behind me that I swear sounds like it's telling me to run. How's it going? I'm a divorced single mother whose ex refuses to pay child support living with my parents, Mason, Arya says in a flat tone. How do you think it's going? Not easy, I say, feeling like an ass. No, not easy. Arya smooths Felicity's wispy hair from her forehead. Is there anything I can do? Like what? She doesn't blink. My friend Chris Mathis from high school is in family law in Atlanta, I say. If you have any questions you'd like to ask a lawyer off the clock, I could ask him to get in touch with you. I know the fees can get pretty crazy when they're billing you for 10-minute phone calls and every piece of paper they print out. Thank you, but that's okay. I don't need a lawyer. I don't care about the support. All I care about is having Felicity here with me. Well, if you change your mind, I'm happy to make the call. Arya glances back at me, her green eyes sad, but clear and strong. That's very sweet, but some things are unforgivable, Mason, no matter how sweet you are afterward. I'm not sure if what you did falls under that category for Lark or not, but it sure would for me.